There are now dozens of AI voices you could use for your next project, and picking wrong can cost you real money, or worse, your whole voice platform, overnight. In this briefing, we map the entire landscape from ElevenLabs, the $11 billion leader, to Kokoro, a free model that's smaller than a single song file. Then we get practical, which one actually wins for your specific use case. Before the specifics, here's the map. Camp 1, closed commercial APIs, ElevenLabs, OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, you pay per character or per minute, and someone else runs the model. Camp 2, open and self-hosted, models like Kokoro or Chatterbox that you download and run on your own hardware for free. And cutting across both camps is a second split. Some models are built for real-time conversation, others are built purely for maximum quality. There is no single best voice model in 2026. There's only the best one for what you're actually building. Start with the commercial leaders. ElevenLabs is the clear market leader. Its latest model, 11v3, covers more than 70 languages and introduced audio tags, inline markup that controls emotion and delivery. OpenAI's GPT-4o Mini TDS takes a different approach. You control tone and pacing with plain English instructions in the prompt. No special markup needed. Google offers Gemini TDS and Chirp 3 HD, deeply wired in a Google Cloud. And Microsoft Azure and Amazon Poly round out the field, less flashy, but reliable and already inside a lot of enterprise stacks. And ElevenLabs' growth explains why it's the name everyone mentions first. In February 2026, it raised $500 million, led by Sequoia, an $11 billion valuation, more than tripling its value from just over a year earlier. Its annual recurring revenue hit $330 million in 2025, and the company says it's aiming to double that this year. That's not a startup anymore. That's the category leader, and increasingly, a company preparing for an IPO. For real-time use, a different set of players leads. Cartesia's Sonic model is built specifically for voice agents, with roughly 82 millisecond latency. Deepgram's Aura 2 gets close behind, around 90 milliseconds, though it only covers about 7 languages, trading breadth for speed. And even ElevenLabs has a fast sibling for this exact job, Flash version 2.5, which starts streaming audio in about 75 milliseconds. Every one of these is making the same trade. Give up a little quality, and a person on the other end of a phone call never notices the pause. Lined up, the gap is obvious. The real-time specialists cluster under 100 milliseconds. But ElevenLabs' own flagship quality model, 11v3, the one built for audiobooks and character voices, runs at 200 to 300 milliseconds, 3 or 4 times slower. That's not a flaw, it's a deliberate choice. Quality and speed pull in opposite directions, and no model, so far, does both at once. Then there's the open-source wave, and it's genuinely surprised people. Kokoro, an 82 million parameter model built by a solo developer, topped Hugging Face's TDS leaderboard in January 2026, beating models 10 to 100 times its size. Chatterbox, from Resemble AI, can clone a voice from just 5 seconds of audio, and it's fully MIT licensed. Orpheus adds real emotional tags, laugh, sigh, cough, right into the text. In XTDS and F5, TDS are the cloning specialists, powerful, but as we're about to see, worth reading the fine print on. Here's a trap worth knowing about. Not all open models are equally open. Kokoro, Chatterbox, and Orpheus are Apache or MIT licensed, genuinely free for commercial use. But Koki's XTTS v2 uses a license that requires a paid commercial license above $1 million in revenue or 10,000 users. In F5, TDS is sneakier still. Its code is MIT, but its actual published weights, the part you need to run it, are non-commercial only. Always read the actual license, not just the word open in the README. And here's why vendor choice matters even more than usual in this space. In July of 2025, Meta quietly acquired the entire team behind PlayHT, a leading voice cloning platform, folding all 35 of them into its own AI labs. The public API went dark within weeks. By December 31st, the platform was gone completely, every account, every saved clone, permanently deleted, with no way to export anything. Users had to scramble to a competitor overnight. If your product depends on someone else's voice model, that risk is real, and it can happen with almost no warning. 2 things to weigh before you pick anything. First, the fundamental trade-off, speed versus quality. Almost no model does both. Second, the economics change with scale. One estimate puts the break-even point for self-hosting an open model versus paying for a premium API at around 100,000 spoken lines a month. Below that, the API is usually simpler and cheaper once you count engineering time. Above it, self-hosting can win outright. And don't forget license risk and vendor risk. They matter just as much as the price on the page. So, put it all together, and here's the actual answer. Building a real-time voice agent or a phone bot. Go with Cartesia, Deepgram, or ElevenLabs Flash model. Speed is non-negotiable there. Producing audiobooks or character narration, where nobody's waiting on a live response. ElevenLabs V3 or Fish Audio's S1 give you the most expressive, natural performance. Building something indie, budget-conscious, or fully offline. Kokoro or Chatterbox, free, self-hostable, and safely licensed. And if you're an enterprise that needs a consistent, clone brand voice at scale, ElevenLabs Enterprise Tier or Chatterbox if you want total license certainty are the 2 most common picks. So, which AI voice should you use? The honest answer is it depends, and now you know exactly what it depends on. Speed or quality, closed or open, budget or scale. The company behind your favorite model could be acquired and shut down next year, so build with that in mind too. Match the model to the job, not the leaderboard, and you'll make the right call every time. Thanks for watching. This has been an AI Briefing Book Deep Dive.